So, for today's video, we're gonna be learning how to draw someone who has been requested many times throughout my career. So, I know with all the requests, you would have thought this was gonna happen a little earlier. That's all my years of experience. But, with life being all tough and stuff, I simply could. But I can do it. So, who are we going? Well, it's no one else but the absolute fan favorite, Darren Barron. That's right, Darren Barron. Absolute fan favorite, I know. Yeah. We're gonna start off with a circle. Then, gonna draw his iconic hat everyone's been just loving recently. Then we're gonna want to start off right here. Not here, right here. I'm gonna do a line up, a little bit slurred. No, curved up. And curved up. It's gonna be another curve. I'm gonna color it up. Later. Now I'm gonna do a face. Now we're gonna do eyebrows. We're just gonna have to start off with this sort of motion. And then this one, this sort of motion. Next you're gonna draw a circle. And do another smaller circle. It was a smile. This big, iconic, massive smile. Make sure you keep this part very integral. Now we're gonna add just a little bit of shading. You're gonna start off, little circle around here, other little circle around here. And go ahead. Make sure you're keeping the pen very light. And I'm gonna give a shadow for this eyebrow. And speaking of brows, after that, we're gonna make his brows a little hairy, like how brows work. So you're just gonna wanna go on in another order. In this particular type of order. Then you're gonna do just a few wrinkles. Maybe just a little more extra for such an occasion. Yep. Now it's looking good. So, after adding all the wrinkles and stuff, gonna have to shade those wrinkles. But we can hold on just for now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I also almost forgot. You gotta do his teeth. Everyone knows his iconic toothy grin with all the tooth. Make sure you divide that one up too. Make sure that just to add a little more to the realism. You know, making sure it looks all good and stuff. For, you know, a character like Darren Barron. These are the guys, you can't just make a stupid little circle and eye and brow and smile that stupid hat. That ain't how it works. For such a guy like this, needs to be on it. On it real good. Yeah. You get a section of those ones. Yeah. You get a shade them like this. You can see them so well. And then, yeah, a little more shading to the lips themselves. So, they're gonna have that, a few more wrinkles. Really drive home that realism. Make sure you draw wrinkles around the grin. It's very important for the realism. And some shading. Just gonna clean this up a little more. A little more. Next, we're gonna shade the folds in the skin themselves. Now this is usually a detail a lot of people usually tend to forget. But those people really shouldn't be around. So, I'm gonna not be like those people. I'm gonna shade this. Because shading is very important. And anyone who doesn't do it is not even noticed. They should just give up. Like, man, that is just so sad. Can you even imagine? Like, how pathetic do you have to be? So flippin' lazy and flippin' frack. Man, who would even do that? And that reminds me, I was once at this public place, and I had to go to the bathroom. And dude, after I when used it, like, it was really scary. I went and flushed the toilet, but I had moved to the side. I went to the toilet. I was at the sink, about to wash my hands, but it was, it looked like there was a lot of pee in it, I'm gonna be honest. So, when I flushed the toilet, I noticed that I didn't flush the toilet. I went and flushed the toilet. And when I flushed the toilet, like a bit of water little bit of the toilet water literally like jumped out in front. Like, it just jumped out of there. Like, dude, I could have gotten stage 5 cancer from that, honestly. Just flippin' terrible. Just a horrible thing to happen to anyone. Like, stinky, friggin' water from the pool. Ugh. Yeah. Gives me nightmares just thinking about it. Like, who could do that? Honestly. Like me personally, if I were theoretically to become ruler of the world, I would make that sort of stuff illegal. Which is why I should be ruler of the world. Honestly speaking. How goofy do you have to be to just let that happen? Also, you're gonna cut in the hand. Like, how dumb do you have to be? So, how neglectful do you have to be of your own building that you have to manage to let something like that happen? Almost get stage 5 cancer. Who? What kind of idiot does that? Ooh. Here's my plan, personally, would be live execution. So that people can finally learn. Like, dude, also we're gonna have this line here. And have to line up. Oh man, I think I need my Mexican. I forgot how sour that is. Jesus. So on with the video. So, after all that shading, you add more shading. Right here. Make sure to keep a lookout to where things should be shaded. As well as how much eyebrow hair there is. Because eyebrows have a lot of hair. It's kind of what makes them eyebrows. So after the brow adding, you gotta add the mustache. A very iconic part of Darren Barron's design. Like everyone loves David Barron. Wait, who? Darren Barron. That guy, is so awesome. That guy right here. So, after that shading, you gotta more of a gradient of shading. Ugh. Ugh. Then after that one, You didn't shave the mustache. So what's that? You got an under mustache. You gotta really consider everything, including the hat, when it comes to lighting. And honestly, we might be done here. No, just kidding. We're doing the rest of them. Give me a line. Then we got another line. I mean, this one going out. This one going out to the... Anyway, this one. You gotta make his collar. Or his collar. I'm gonna make it as to where it sort of fades out. Holding my feet on up for real. Me, you know, real. Gonna add the iconic stripes. Make sure to remember their width, as they are very important. Or else it would leave not much room for all the other stuff. It would look disproportionate and bad. You don't want disproportionate. Next we do is tie. You don't want you keep your pen at low. Alright. Now for his arms. Alright, with his arms. Now we're gonna be shading his outfit, the body. Now, since this whole collar part is obscured by his head, this whole kind of thing is gonna be shaded. So the light, this is coming from up here. You're gonna want to make it go down there. Go down and under. So that meaning, it's gonna be in a circular pattern. Make sure you layer up very light here, dark here, and lighting at the end. And that is almost the end. Now I've sort of forgotten something. There needs to be more gradients on the folds of the skin. Gotta get that there. More shading. More folds. More everything. I once remember, back in my day, there's a lot more people looking like this guy. It's a shame what happened to those sorts of people these days. I just hate them. Yes, you know. Yeah. Ready? Alright guys, Alright guys, that is today's video. That is today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content just like this. And so, don't even wait no go for real. Not me running on Nigeria. Don't wanna make it. One day I'll be your man.